Do you want to bulk up without gaining excess body fat? It's a common desire among fitness enthusiasts, and if you share this goal, we have an effective strategy for you: carb and calorie cycling. Carb and calorie cycling is an approach to nutrition that involves alternating between high and low intake days of carbohydrates and calories. This technique, when done correctly, can help you build muscle mass without adding unnecessary body fat. Imagine a scenario. You're someone who trains hard 4 days a week, lifting heavy weights that really takes a toll on your body. You're aware that sometimes recovery can be a struggle. To promote better recovery and muscle growth, you decide to alter your macros depending on whether it's a training or a rest day. On rest days, your activity level drops significantly. You feel that you don't need as many carbs, so you decide to reduce your intake. This is where carb cycling comes into play. Carb cycling involves adjusting your carbohydrate intake based on your daily needs. On training days, your body requires more energy, and therefore more carbs. On rest days, when your activity level is lower, you reduce your carb intake. This helps ensure that the carbs you consume are used for energy and recovery, rather than being stored as fat. Now let's talk about how you would distribute these carbs. On training days, you allocate more carbs to your breakfast before your workout. These carbs provide you with the energy you need to train harder. Following your workout, you consume more carbs to aid in recovery and muscle growth. On rest days, you consume fewer carbs. You might think you'd feel unsatisfied with fewer carbs, but most people find they're okay with this. They understand that their body doesn't need as many carbs on rest days, and they adjust their intake accordingly. But carb cycling doesn't exist in a vacuum. It's also about calorie cycling. You see, when you reduce your carb intake on rest days, you're also reducing your overall calorie intake. This helps prevent excess calorie consumption, which could lead to unwanted fat gain. So, in conclusion, carb and calorie cycling is a strategic nutritional approach that can help you build muscle without gaining excess body fat. It involves adjusting your carbohydrate and calorie intake based on whether it's a training or a rest day. Remember, on training days, your body needs more carbs for energy and recovery, so you consume more. On rest days, when you're less active, you reduce your intake. This approach not only helps you meet your energy needs, but it also prevents unnecessary fat gain. Carb and calorie cycling is a powerful tool in your fitness arsenal. Give it a try, and you might find it's the strategy that helps you achieve your